Hello friends, welcome to our channel where we talk about plant-based eating for busy people, and this is an example of being busy. We travel a lot, as you know, and I'm traveling by myself. I've been traveling for a couple days actually. Spent the night on an airport floor last night. I'm in Detroit now. This is not where I spent the night, but waiting for another flight for a few hours, and I just thought this would be a good time to talk about how to, well, let me just put it this way. When I'm traveling, it's more important than ever to me to really give my body the boosts that it needs to stay healthy, because you're mixing in with all those germs, you're not getting enough rest, you have extra stress often, and so of all the times to eat well, this is it. So, sorry for the angle here. So, there are a few tricks that I do to help that to happen. And I found a really cool kiosk here in Detroit. I think it's called Farmer's Fridge. I have footage of it. I'll show it to you. I'm not brave enough to talk and film really conspicuously. Anyway, I'm not brave enough to do that. So I did take some footage of the kiosk, but I'm by myself too, so it's really hard to film myself getting things out of the kiosk and putting it together. But I got two items out of that vending machine. One was a Mediterranean salad, and the other was a chickpea wrap. Ooh, so good. Sorry, I've lost my voice. That's what happens when I'm tired. Anyway, so good, and I feel so healthy eating it. And a couple other tricks for me when I travel. I have to travel really light. I can only take my backpack. In fact, I'll zoom in on it here. My backpack and my bag. That's all I can take. And because I have to sometimes change on a dime, and I can't have checked bags. So my snacks are limited that I can bring, but I always bring these crackers. They're my favorite. This is such a good cracker. Little pricier than like your average wheat thin, but wow, worth it. So good. In fact, I'm going to show you one. Just was snacking on a couple after I ate my salad. Oh, that one's crunched, but you can see. Ooh, it's got such good seeds. If you like seeds, you're going to love that. Yum. So I always take these, and it's completely smashed because I slept on an airport floor last night. I used my bag for a pillow. Then I always bring Ruvi, my Ruvi, because I'm going to get my fruit and vegetable servings. And most airports have those handy water bottle fillers, but I couldn't find one in this terminal. So that Ruvi that I just showed you is the active, and I brought several flavors because I'll be away from home for several days. So I know I can. So here at the Denver airport, I had to use the water fountain to fill the bottle because they didn't have a water bottle filler, but most airports do. And then the last thing that I always bring, and this is what I had for breakfast on the plane, are these trail mixes. They're so good. Really filling and really full of good stuff. It's the Walmart Omega-3 trail mix. So it has the pepitas and the pecans and almonds, and then it has the cranberries in there. So just good staying power, and this just like nestles into the little empty spots of the bag. So it doesn't take up much room. So I'm excited to show you what I ate from the Farmer's Fridge, and I'm anticipating my next connection. I have found that most airports these days offer really healthy options. You just have to look a little bit. But it's such a happy thing, and it adds to the enjoyment that you have on a trip and makes you feel stronger and more able to face, the unexpected things that come. Like last night's stay at the airport was not expected, but it didn't throw me for a loop, and I actually feel great today. I was able to sleep on the plane. I have a travel pillow that is to die for. I should show that to you. I think I will. Anyway, it's the best. So, slept well on the plane, and anyway, I know I'm just babbling, but you share these things when you think of them, right? All right, here is the kiosk. Just loved it. So many choices there in jars, and you return the jar to the machine when you're done. There were options with meat, but several without. And you just use the touch screen to order. There's where you return the jars. There's the trays and the utensils. Easy to order and dispense. And this is what I got. I got the Mediterranean bowl, which had quinoa and tabbouleh and chickpeas and greens. It did have feta cheese, but that's okay. It was delicious. And then I also got a chickpea wrap, which was it's kind of like chicken salad, only with chickpeas. This one was completely vegan and with whole wheat, in a whole wheat wrap. And I got them both. I was able to just slip this in the bag for a little bit later. And they were both really filling, really delicious, affordable, I thought, for airport food. This did have dressing, and as I mentioned, the feta cheese, but I didn't let that bother me at this time in the airport. And I was able to pour the whole thing into the tray. There we have it. And it's all mixed up. Man, that was good. It was just delicious. So many vegetables, mint and parsley and greens on top of all the other vegetables, whole grains, and then there's the jar that I returned. And now to the pillow. So this is a pillow that our kids and grandkids gave us. We absolutely love it. And it was hard to get out. It's hard to film one-handed to get that out, but this is what it looks like. It's a very heavy duty, sort of covered with this like velvety or velour kind of covering. So it's soft and warm, but also plastic to hold air. So it's compact when it's deflated. And this is the valve. Really easy to use the valve because it's got the quick release to let all the air out. But when you're blowing it up, it has where you don't have to pinch it. So here I am blowing it up. It's very easy, very quick. It just actually a couple puffs, and you've got it. So that's kind of nice. And this is what it looks like. Again, I'm only filming with one hand, so it's a little tricky, but this is so you can stick your arms through the sides there, and then you can rest your head face down on this hole, and it's on your lap, and then it's also wedged up against the seat in front of you. So it stays put. You're completely relaxed and comfortable and leaning on it. So you can have that nice deep sleep and you won't be nodding off. So absolutely fantastic. I worried a little bit about looking funny while using it, but then when I need it, I do not care. And I just use it. No one has seemed to bother. And you can also lay it down the other way if it's more comfortable. And I even used it when I slept on the airport floor. I deflated it quite a bit and put it under my hips because my hips on the cement were starting to feel sore. So, and then I used my back for a pillow for my head. So kind of came in handy for that too. Very, very versatile. I am really fond of this pillow. And I'm going to put a link in the comments because I cannot recommend this highly enough. Have a happy day.